let's put together my TBR for February. Hi, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you are new. I'm Claire, and thank you so much for joining me. So today, I decided I wanted to get back into making TBRs, so I'm going to be doing that today, but I wanted to do it a little bit differently. So in 2025, I got really into making book bingos, where like every month I had a bingo, and I wanted to fill out my bingo, try to make a bingo, and I really enjoyed that, but sometimes I feel like I wasn't really like giving myself a lot of options, obviously, because of the bingo concept itself. So what I decided to do instead of the bingo was just make a jar. So in this jar, I have put all of my physical TBR, which is right here, and I've also mixed in prompts for the hardest reading challenge you'll ever do, which I started back in July, whenever it first started, and then took a really long break from because I took a really long reading break. And now I'm ready to hit it at full speed ahead to try to finish it out or get as close to it as I can to finishing it by July when it ends. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 7 out of here, and those will be my TBR for February. So let's jump into it. First up, I got 2. I only pulled out 2, so that's this one. I want this one. Go back in. Let's see. A teal cover. A teal cover, so that is a prompt for hardest reading challenge you'll ever do. For teal cover, I have chosen A Restless Truth by Freya Marski. I read A Marvelous Light last year and I really, really enjoyed it. And so I had to go pick up the second one and just haven't gotten around to reading it. This, I fear, is very, very teal in my personal opinion. I think I want to say I gave A Marvelous Light 4 stars if I remember correctly. I'll put my correct rating here. But I remember thinking that the magic was really hard to understand, but I don't believe that these characters have magic, if I remember correctly. I think this one follows the sister of one of our main characters from A Marvelous Light. So I don't think that she has magic. I think she just knows of magic kind of situation. So we're going to put A Restless Truth first on the TBR. Let's mix it up. I'm trying to... Oh, I don't want that one. The one that just fell. Alright, so this one is going to be Emily Wilde. So book number 2 is going to be Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies by Heather Fawcett. This is on my 26 and 2026, so that works out perfectly. And I have heard such great things about this book. I've just not sat down to actually read it yet, and I need to, and I think I'm gonna love it once I actually get into it. So yeah, we're gonna put this as number 2 on the TBR for February. Number 3. This one. Ooh, a good one. A Daughter of Fair Verona. This is a alternate, I wouldn't say retelling, this is an alternate universe of Romeo and Juliet, where Romeo and Juliet survive and go on to have a large family. And it follows their oldest daughter, whose name is Rosie, I believe. Rosaline. If you know, you know. But this is I believe, a mystery where the daughter has to solve a murder. Yes. Has to solve a murder, and I think it's like a cozy mystery, and it's actually the first in a series, so I'm super excited about that. So yeah, we're gonna throw this as number 3 on our TBR. Number 4, I'm kind of hoping I get another prompt, because now I've just had a bunch of just telling me what to put, of just telling me what to do. I feel like I just threw one out. Yeah, I did. All right, here we go. This one says, read a book with a character with a disability. I'm going to choose Only and Forever by Chloe Lacey. This is the final book in the Bergman Brothers series that follows these brothers and sisters of this big family that all play soccer and a few other various sports, hockey mainly. But the reason I'm choosing this character for disability is because if you look, I believe our love interest Tallulah is wearing a Dexcom, which means she has diabetes. And according to the ADA, I went and checked, they consider diabetes to be a disability. Chloe Lacey writes a lot of characters with disabilities. Like, she also has a main character from the first book who's deaf. And so that's just something she has sprinkled out throughout the entire series. So I knew she would not do me wrong when I needed a character with a disability. So there we go. We're going to throw this as number 4 on our list. Number 5. Whoops. I need to get a bigger bowl, it seems. Let's see what this one's going to be. Let's find out. Ooh, read a book with merfolk. I'm going to check and see. I want to check Namesake, and I'm also going to check Curious Tides and see if they have mermaids in them, because I have a really strong feeling that Namesake does have mermaids in it, because I think Fable had mermaids in it, but I don't know about Curious Tides. Okay, so in my research, I have found that both seem to have them. This one was more explicitly said that they have mermaids, but like everything I found also said that, like, gave the impression that this also had mermaids, and I've really been wanting to read this, so I'm going to give it to Curious Tides. If it doesn't have mermaids, I'll eat my foot. Or if you know if this has mermaids in it, please let me know in the comments down below, so that I can switch it out for a proper book that has merfolk in it. But for now, we're going with Curious Tides by Pascal Lassalle. Now we are down to our final 2. Let's see. Yes! Okay, I'm so excited I got this one because I wanted to read it so bad. I got Orpheus Builds a Girl by Heather Parry. So here she is. What I understand is that it's kind of like I'm pretty sure it's like a dark contemporary, where it essentially tells the story of this man who is telling the story about his life during World War II and how he had this woman that he loved and things like that. But then it turns out that there was this girl who she believes actually, like, robbed her sister. He, like, robbed her sister from the grave, is like how I understand it. That's kind of what the back says. So I'm super interested in that. And obviously, Orpheus. I love Greek mythology. So super excited to see what comes out of this one as our number 6 pick, Orpheus Builds a Girl. And our last for the month of February. Obviously, I can pull more, or I might just choose random books. Who knows? Let's see. Ooh, a red cover. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't have it physically with me because I'm actually currently reading it, but I'm gonna do it. I've done it before, I'm gonna do it again. I'm going to do Swordcatcher by Cassandra Clare as my red cover because it's my current read and I have it and it works. Here it is. It essentially tells the story of our main character, Kel, who is brought into the castle as a child, as an orphan, to be the sword catcher for the prince. And essentially it's like you pretend to be the prince, that Kel pretends to be the prince for special events to make sure he doesn't get assassinated. The prince doesn't get assassinated. And so that's all I really understand of the story. I remember there's also, I believe, a lady or a girl that does like medicine and stuff as well, which I'm super excited about. And I also have the Ragpicker King arc, which I'm super excited about. So yeah, Swordcatcher is going to go as my number 7. So there we have it, all 7 of my books for my February TBR. Super excited to get into all of these books. I'm going to try to see if there's maybe a way I can put together like a little reading vlog for this month. Maybe I can find a way to connect these. I don't really know. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!